Find them. Good boy. Alright, so thanks to the wind, the what you might call the apex of the turn is actually outside of where the footsteps of the trail layer actually walked. So Hans is a really accurate dog and really does enjoy working the ground disturbance and the odour that's left by where people have been walking. He works this scent pool, or the apex of the turn, really well here. And what you'll see is that he has a lot of hunting behavior. There's no true dedication to the direction. He doesn't lock onto a cross trail. He's just clearly working it through as best as he can. So the whole time here, I'm just working with him. I'm moving with him. I'm not blocking him. Even though I do know the direction of travel of the trail layer, I don't want to artificially solve the problem for him so that he doesn't learn to solve it on his own. Now, the other important thing I'm doing here is I'm being very cognizant of his behavior so I can use this as a baseline for later when I'm working double blind tracks and we face these problems together, and I can look at it and understand that, okay, if he's lost the track itself and looking at the wind, we can start to build a picture up of what direction the trail layer may have actually gone in. Now, it looks like he's about to pick the right direction here, but he's actually not on the track itself. Once again, that's probably a bit of blown odour right there. So he goes back, definitely following a little bit of blown odour here, and that's
nice
fine.
And wrapped up, aren't we?
We also get a little bit wrapped up, unfortunately, but these things happen. The other important thing to be aware of when you're fixing a dog up, when you're going to get tangled, is that they have a tendency to just run away from you, which he does here, and that's okay. I'm just aware of it. Slow him down just a little bit, just because I never want a dog that should run away from me when I've fixed up the leash to just keep on charging off and thinking that that's okay. Now he runs out of odour. Notice there's a bike rider there, so there's fresher odour right there. But he's run out of blown odour and he's moving back on his own, back to the corner to try and solve this problem. So his nose down. It's a beautiful patch of grass there, so I reckon a bit of blown odour's gotten caught. The grass is really quite dewy at this point, so it's late in the evening. And you can see pretty much here he's figured it out. come off a little bit. Whoop, no good. And it's just about to pick it up. There we go. That's the track, and we're off again. Beautiful work by Hans. What we're about to see next is something called the near alert. Now, Hans has got a beautiful, consistent behavior here, but now his head comes up. He's just gotten a strong amount of blown odour from where the trail layer is, which tells us that we are really close. Now, given the fact that the wind is blowing from right to left, this is why Hans has moved to the left, gone up the hill following the blown odour, but he's come back to the right, back down the hill, back towards the direction of the blown odour and the track. Now, that would be a fantastic time to stop, deploy blocking forces or flankers, and definitely be changing your tactical posture as you're approaching someone, and particularly if you know they're dangerous and armed. You wouldn't be going in like this here as I am here. This is more of an exercise for Hans to grow and develop. We'll be moving more into stopping and proximity alerts in the future for him. That just wasn't the goal for this track. Now, you see here he's gone into hunting behaviour because that wall to my right there has actually blocked the odour. And then he comes back, he's working this really nicely, hunting behaviour, and he hits the odour pool right there, snaps in, and locates the trail layer really nicely.
Woohoo, Hansi Poo! Woohoo! Nice! There you are.